Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Gianna, Lian, and I basically just bring you along throughout my life. As you guys can tell from the title of today's video, I'm giving you guys my November TBR, but I'm doing it a bit differently. I have a bunch of books on my physical TBR, and I need to get through them, but with my indecisiveness, I can never decide. So we are going to do something differently. I have taken some books off my physical TBR. I've numbered them just like so. I have a little cup here with all the numbers and I'm going to blindly pick them, and whatever numbers I pick is what my November TBR is going to be. So we have 10 books total here, so I'm just going to go through each one to tell you what I could possibly pick. The first one I have right here is Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. We all know from my October TBR that I really wanted to get to this in October, but sadly I did not. Maybe I'll pick it in November. Praying. For number 2, we have Nothing But the Truth by Holly James. I actually picked this book up a long time ago, but I still haven't gotten around to it, so kind of hoping I picked this one too. For number 3, we have American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. Also another one that I've been trying to get to. I wanted to read this last month so then I could get the spooky, creepy, disturbing books out of the way, but I didn't get around to it. That's an option. And number 4, we have The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. I've never read a book by Lucy Foley and she has been blowing up. I did pick up this book a little while ago, so this could be an option. And number 5, we have the first book, Finley Donovan is Killing It by El Cosimano. I've also had this forever. I need to read it, so then I can read the other books in the series as well. I don't know if I'm in the mood for a cozy mystery though. I wouldn't be mad if this one didn't get picked. And number 6, we have The Roommate Experiment by Elena Armas. I honestly didn't even read The Spanish Love Deception, which is the first one of this book, so hopefully I don't need to read that one to understand this one, but we can hope for the best. And number 7, we have The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Riley Sager is also a really loved author, and I'm really hoping that I get this one. And number 8, we have The Thursday Murder Club. This is the first one in the series by Richard Osman. Have heard so many good things about this book, and honestly, I'm definitely in the mood to read this month. Hoping I get this one, but I wouldn't be mad if I didn't. And number 9, we have Winter Girls by Laurie Halls Anderson. This has been on my TBR since April. I'm really hoping I get this one this month. Pray. And in number 10, we have Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. I actually got this one thrifting, so it's a little bit beat up, but still readable. So those are our 10 options. I have my little tiny cup right here. I'm so excited. I'm only gonna pick 5 from this cup because I do have 2 other books that I'm currently reading right now, one for school and one that I already started. So I am only gonna pick 5 out of this, and then that will be my overall November TBR. First one, I'm kind of nervous. I really hope I get a good one. I mean, all the books I picked are good, but I really hope I get like one of the ones I really want to read. I'm gonna pick this one. Number 5. I didn't want this one to get picked, but we have number 5, and that is Finley Donovan is Killing It. I do think this is gonna be a really good book, but I don't know. This book is basically about Finley Donovan, and she's a struggling artist, and she goes and sits down at a cafe with who? With her novel agent, and she's discussing her new suspense novel that is coming out. The plot is basically a murder mystery. Someone overhears their conversation and they're mistaken that they think that Finley is actually plotting a murder. So a whole bunch of stuff just goes down and it's really suspenseful. I think it's just like a cozy, lighthearted mystery. I don't know if I'm feeling it in November, but we'll try to get to it. Ooh, I'm so excited to pick the next one. This is actually fun. Number 9. Number 9. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that it's this one. We have Winter Girls. I finally can get around to reading this. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm pretty sure I was gonna read this no matter what this month, so sorry about it. I did explain this in my October TBR, I'm pretty sure. So if you guys haven't watched that already, you can watch it right up here or will be linked down below in the description as always. This book is about 2 best friends and they basically come up with a whole competition to see who can become the thinnest. It's just this really sad, heartbreaking competition until one of the best friends actually loses her life towards this. And then the other best friend is basically just trying to come to terms with what actually happened and herself recovering from such a traumatic and terrible, terrible thing, and really just her reflecting on everything that happened and her trying to recover for not only her best friend that passed away, but for herself as well, moving on in the future. I'm really excited to get into this one. Okay, we get to pick 3 more. Okay. Oh, I think I grabbed like 3. Okay, number 10. Number 10 is Lovely Bones. And I've actually heard a little bit of hype recently about this book. When I found it thrifting, I was so surprised that they had this there. This book is basically about a 14-year-old girl and she got murdered. And then basically she goes to heaven, but she can still look over Earth as she's in heaven. And she can see what her friends are doing, what her family's doing. And she realizes that her friends have started like nasty rumors and saying nasty things about her once she passed away. I think the coolest part about this book is that she can also watch her killer, because he's still on the loose, try to cover up his tracks and like stay hidden, which I think is going to be so suspenseful and just have me on the edge of my seat. So I am really excited about that. But it is a pretty thick book, so hopefully I'll be able to finish it and get around to it this month. This also is a movie, so I know a lot of people have seen the movie, but after, if I do read this book, I will definitely be watching the movie because I love doing that and comparing them. This was pick number 3. Okay, 2 more. Give me some. Oh. Number 3. What one is that again? Oh, this is a good one, guys. It's American Psycho. Oh! I've been wanting to read this book since I literally got my hands on it, but I'm so excited. This is also a movie. I actually did not know that until I literally scrolled through a TikTok and found the movie version, but this basically follows Patrick Bateman, and he is a psychopath. American Psycho. We all know. And basically we're just following his life as he's a psychopath and his motives and thoughts and opinions and actions, everything like that of him being a psychopath. It's like we're in his mind and we get to live him. Not only that, but him also living his double life and hiding who he is, basically. So a lot of people found it really hard to finish, actually. So I'm very excited to dive into this because I love disturbing books. If you guys couldn't tell by my channel already, I read a lot of dark and disturbing books. I don't know why I find them interesting, but here's another dark and disturbing book that I want to read, and I'm really happy I get to pick it up this month. Okay, we get to pick 1 more. I'm kind of hoping it's going to be number 1. Please be number 1. Please be number 1. Oh, I got 2. We got number 2. We were close. That is Nothing But the Truth. I'm really glad that this one got pulled because it is a pretty short book, so if I need a refresher throughout the month, I feel like this will be really good, and I've heard lots of good things. It's definitely not a hyped up book. I honestly don't remember how I found this book and came across it. I honestly think I was drawn in by the cover. I'm not gonna lie to you, but look at how beautiful it is. And it's pink, so obviously I had to buy it. It is about... I honestly don't even know what this book's about, to be honest. Okay, so this is about a Hollywood publicist named Lucy Green, and she's basically celebrating her 30th birthday, and she's waiting at the bar for her boyfriend to show up, and he basically stands her up. Now she's at the bar alone on her 30th birthday, and she decides to make use of it and celebrate her own birthday by herself. So for her 30th birthday, she makes her birthday wish over a cocktail and wishing for the perfect day. And she wakes up in the next morning, and she figures out that her wish did come true. She cannot tell a lie. She can only tell the truth. No matter who it is, her boss, her boyfriend, her clients, everything, she cannot lie to them. And now she's basically faced with telling everyone how she really feels, no matter how hurtful or mean it really is. And she learns a lot of valuable lessons throughout the book, I assume. It does sound pretty interesting, and once again, it's a short book, so I'm sure I'll fly through it. I'm very excited to pick this up, especially because it has a pretty cover. So, for the 5 books that got chosen for my November TBR are these ones. I am pretty happy with the ones I got picked, so I'm not complaining, but I did wish that I got Addicted To, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure I'll find some new favorites in these books, and I will for sure be giving you guys my thoughts, opinions, and ratings at the end of the month. That feels so far away, but I'm sure it will fly by like it always does. Before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to let you guys know I am reading Gutter Child by Jael Richardson, I think that's how you pronounce it. This book is actually for school because I am in English, grade 12 English. I am currently reading this. I read more than half of it in October, but we were not supposed to finish it until mid-November, so I couldn't include this in my October wrap-up, but I will be finishing it in November, so it will be in my November wrap-up. But I have started annotating, well, just tabbing this book because it is a school book, so I can't right in it. So I have tabbed the important parts that I need for school, but it's going pretty good so far. It's typically not a book that I would have picked up on my own. For school books, this is definitely my favorite school book that I've been assigned to read, like forced to read, I should say. I am enjoying it decently. And then lastly, I did mention I am currently reading I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. This was on my October TBR, but because I didn't get to it, I knew November I had to pick it up instantly. And I actually started this on Halloween night. I just had to. I honestly couldn't wait. So I am currently reading this right now and I'm absolutely loving it. And I definitely understand why this whole book blew up on the internet. This book is so powerful and I'm not even finished it, so I don't want to give you all my thoughts in case they change. But so far, this might be my favorite book that I've read this year, 100%. I am halfway through basically, and it's a really, really good read. So stay tuned for my final ratings at the end of the month. I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek on what I'm currently reading right now. Those are all the books that I am now reading in November. This was a fun way that made me not be indecisive. Let's just say that, because I am very indecisive, especially when it comes to picking my next reads. Hopefully I will get to these lovely, lovely books another time. But for right now, I am really, really happy with the books that got picked. And I'm very excited to dive into some of them. Hopefully most of them. But with school and everything, I still don't have as much time as I would want to be able to read, which is so sad. But I am reading as much as I can. And hopefully I'll be able to read enough books to give you guys an amazing wrap up at the end of the month. If you guys are still here, thank you so much. I would like you guys to let me know down below in the comments one book on your November TBR that you cannot wait to read. Like, you are anxious, you are so antsy to read it. And if you already started it, let me know how it's going in the comments. I would love to hear from all of you guys. I think that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn that post bell notification on so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And with that, I hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!